First Fridays gives people, business owners, the opportunity to come in, have a platform, sit down, talk, discuss things that'll help you catapult your business to another level. We were talking about this as well, and I have everybody to introduce themselves about being Black business owners and coming together in the city of Memphis, and how we can make an impact when it comes to supporting each other, pricing, referrals, things to that effect. And it's very important because we know that the money is here in Memphis. We know that we spend a lot of the money, but we just need to learn to spend that money within ourselves and within our group. So we'll start on the far right over here and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, good evening. My name is Lavelle Salter, better known as DJ One Love. I've been DJing now full-time for about 18 years, but I've been doing it for about 22 years. I'm a musician first. I play drums, so that's how I came, and just love being a great entertainer. And I'm one of those entertainers. I don't just stay behind the DJ booth. I got that dance. I got an alter ego where I put the wig on and all that stuff. So I like to have fun and entertain. So I'm thankful for this opportunity that we get together to converse and talk about how to make our brands and our businesses better. So that's who I am. Everybody call me One Love. So
owner of DJ Jackson Entertainment. I'm a professional saxophonist, DJ, and we also specialize in photo booth rental and uplighting, wedding effects, all types of things. But also we're part owners of Lux Lounge, Mobile Cigar Lounge. In addition to that, I have another career, which I've spent almost 12 years now of human resources. So I'm a director of HR for a company, local company as well. And so I kind of one-stop shop for a lot of things. But I think it's a great opportunity, certainly, to have a platform such as this to sharpen iron sharpens iron, to kind of give best practices, work as networking. I've always believed from every type of business I've been a part of is you're just as strong as your network. You're only as strong as your network. Often we as business owners, small business owners in particular, we think that everybody's in competition. But the reality is this: if we go nowhere but outside the city of Memphis, there's business everywhere. There's enough business for all of us to go around. By trying to pigeonhole information, we only make our network smaller and less powerful. The more powerful your network is, the more powerful you are and the more profitable you can be. I mean, this man right here, we've thrown events to each other, we recommend each other. That's the only way, that you can truly have a powerful, profitable network.
All right, good evening. My name is Candace Quinn. Thank you again for having me here. I'm the owner of Taste Buds. I am located in the Oakwood Mall. I'm going on 3 years in my location. I'm a former educator. I was a teacher for 14 years. And then I started baking out of my house for about 8 years. And then I own Taste Buds inside the mall. I do catering, cakes, decoration. I do everything. You know, like him. Once you get in the business, you do a little bit of everything. And so I'm glad to be here.
Well, hello everybody. I am Candace Duncan, owner of Candy Bar Bartending Services, one of the Memphis luxury bartending services in the city of Memphis. I have been a bartender for, it'll be 20 years this year. I've been in business 8. I have been full-time with the business for 2 years now. I have a staff of 8 bartenders that work for me and growing. I teach classes now, branching off into a lot of things with products and things like that beyond the bar. So thank you, Katrina, for having me. We've done a lot of things together, had a lot of fun together, so Excuse me? You know what? I thought about that when I said it, but I saw somebody else that used it, so I was like, well, can't use that, so. But beyond it, I might need to say beyond the candy bar, because I'm definitely trying to do a lot of things in the bar industry beyond the bar, so. But that's who I am.
Half of
Kreative Koncepts.
We, if you know us, we doing a lot. We, in a good way. So we started with Kreative Koncepts. We've been in 13 years now. We went full time about 3 years ago, It wasn't easy. It was shaky and scary to say the least, but we stepped out on faith, and God has continued to bless and build our business. We branched out with Daryl and Tasha Jackson, and we do have Lux Lounge, which is the first mobile cigar lounge in the city of Memphis. We can claim that. And we look to expand that business as well. And we also breed German and European Rottweilers, which is under Terrence's Von Hostel brand. So he could talk about that. But yeah, like I said, I just love getting with people and sharing information, because I always feel like what God has for us is for us. And so we don't have to compete where we don't compare.
Terrence Dale, I'm the other half of Creative Koncepts, and yes, I must say it. But of course, we have Funhouse Dale Rockwiles, but we also have Dale Maintenance Service with HPN AC. We do a little bit of everything. Our sons work for us, our daughters work for us, so we're just trying to be serial entrepreneurs to try to actually have something to pass down to our kids. You know, that's my goal in life. If I die and leave my kids with some businesses that they can take on and go on, and my dream is to leave them with some land. But you know, we're striving towards it and getting to it. So what we're doing here is actually trying to have a business that's collective to show that this is what we can do. We get together, put our minds together, put our experiences together, you know, our trials and tribulations, then we can move forward, and everybody can learn from it, and actually, you know, you don't have to make all the mistakes that we made, and help people.
Branding. How important is a brand to your business?
I start off, brand is huge to your business. You are your brand. You are your brand. When I was a teacher, and no matter where I went, they knew Miss Quinn. Now, outside of teaching, was a whole different type of person. But I had to keep in mind that I was a teacher. But I thought, well, okay, now I'm an entrepreneur, I can go back to being myself. It turned the whole corner for me. It's way more serious now, because I am that alone. So branding is really important. How you present yourself when you come out in public, when you're selling your product, you know it's yours. From wearing your t-shirt to your Facebook. I have a big issue separating my business to my personal life. Believe it or not, people follow you off your personal life. You know, so I had to take it and understand, okay, a little bit of me, but a lot of taste buds. But I branded it, everything I do. Everything I do. You gotta separate the two. Your brand is its own individual. So when you talk about money, that is that money for that business and that brand. So it's really, really deep. It goes down like really understanding how to build it, how to keep it clean, and present it to other people. You know, outside of, I don't want you to look at me as taste buds. You know, you're gonna see me, but if anybody else outside this room, another race, I want them to see taste buds. So people from Arkansas, when they call me, they don't ask for candidates for taste buds. So I make sure on Google and social media and different websites, I represent the brand clean as possible, and just keep it out there, keep it in your face. People don't like to brand themselves, but you have to daily. It's a non-stop business, especially if you're doing yourself.
Question is, how important is branding to your business? I want to piggyback on something she said. From the general public, there is no way to really separate. Once people know you, there's no way to separate your behavior, the things you do, and the way you represent yourself from your business. I look at branding as your reputation preceding you. When someone looks at your business page, your website, whatever the persona you want to exude, it has to be there. You can't exude professional and you got a $50 budget on your advertising or a $50 budget on your webpage. It needs to exude professionalism. If you're saying you are an elite business, a corporate business or whatever, coming from a corporate perspective, when I look for vendors, whether it be staffing agencies or someone to do a Christmas party or something like that, I don't care what they say, I'm looking at what I see on their website. Do you have a business card? Do you have a website? And they're like, nah, I don't have it. We working on that. That's my first red flag, okay? You're not invested in this, so why should I be invested in your business? And so even the way that, you carry yourself, you may have a business page, you may have your personal Facebook page. Believe it or not, there's people following your business page and your personal page. So whatever foolish thing you say on your personal page, it's gonna follow you. So the way even when you're out in public, when you're doing an event, whatever type of business you have, it's the way you present yourself, how you dress, how you talk. It needs to exude whatever type of image that you want for your business.
The logo. That's not your brand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a symbol of your brand, but it's not a brand. So the first thing folks don't get to be, I gotta get me a logo made. You can get a logo, that don't mean you don't have no good business practices. You know what I mean? So, but to me, branding is creating a culture. Because like I used to work for Macy's and Dillard's at one time. We gotta know those people in here. White people are very, very serious about when they shop. So when they saw me, I had this thing where I had my shoes to match, my clothes to match, my smell good, all that type of thing. When they came in to shop, if I wasn't there at work, they weren't shopping with nobody else. And that was a brand that I put out there. And a lot of times folks don't say, like I was saying, your brand goes everywhere you go. I know Candy can attest to, like with me, I don't even know my name is Lavelle anymore. My name is One Love. Don't nobody call me Lavelle. I be in the store, like, what's up, One Love? Oh, it's me. But that literally, that brand is gonna go with you for the rest of your life. So it's one of those things, is how do you present it and what you're going to bring away from it. And I'm like what you said earlier, Terrence, I'm trying to leave an inheritance to my children's children, you know what I'm saying? So that brand can go as long as you want it to go. So that's what I want to add to it.
Yes, and exactly what you said. I look at branding like this. You don't go to McDonald's because you like the arches. You go to McDonald's because of consistency, quality, and your experience. So when you go there, when you want a Big Mac, you want that Big Mac the same way. When you go to every McDonald's in the city, you get the same Big Mac. So I say this to my wife all the time. When we do Kreative Koncepts, it's an experience, but that experience got to have this level of quality that we always gonna have. So when you go there, you're gonna get the same Big Mac every time we go somewhere. Now, if you want to put a little extra Mac sauce on, that's fine. But you're gonna get that same Big Mac. So when you go to these places and you go to shopping, you're going for a certain reason. The reason you go to Whataburger because they have a certain burger that you like or a patty melt that you like. So that's it. So if you go to one, put it like this. Everybody here from Memphis, so Dixie Queen. You go to one Dixie Queen that you like because you see there the level, and this goes also with brand too, the level of the people working there. So even your employees, like with Candy, she has a lot of employees. We have employees, so when people come, they want that experience. Same with Taste Bud. When you get you want that same experience, so you have to sit down and have meetings and train them. Look, this is what I want to put out there, not what you want to put out there. So when you go to a Dixie Queen, you might have your favorite one because they're gonna make it different everywhere else. It's just like the one in Cordova. We got it in the bag, wasn't greasy. Like, hold up, we need to go to the hood because we want that greasy bag. That's what branding is. You're giving a consistent quality of something that's always the same. You gotta get out of always having our face on everything. You don't have to have our face on it. You don't know who owns every McDonald's or every Burger King or Dillard's you go to. You never seen their face. And I saw that when I was working at a company, Hall Star. I worked there for 16 years. We never saw who the owner was. I knew who it was, but never saw his picture on anything. But they still was $200 million every year. So we can't, exactly. So that quality they put out there, the consistency they put out there, and the experience that the customers got, that's what you want in your brand. Your brand is that, your consistency, your quality.
Don't be scared to invest in your brand.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially with flyers, with logos, with any kind of advertisement. Like you said, I remember when I first had my first few business cards, my face was on everything. And I look back at that like, why do I feel like I had to put a picture on everything? But once I started growing and really started branding myself in a whole different way, my whole entire world and clientele changed. Because I invested in my brand. And so, with the cartoon character,
I was
logos.
gonna say, what about caricatures?
Oh gosh, that does not work, y'all. with them cartoon character faces and logos.
How does that translate for your corporate clients?
Oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And
There-
I,
It really kind of depends on the business brand that you're dealing with as well. Because I mean, like with us, as far as DJs, our brand as far as I.
but you don't have a cartoon
No,
logo.
I'm
either.
just saying, but you got people who do use it, like on the back of their laptop, they have an image or something that goes into their logo, and it may be like a cartoon type character, and it's the brand.
But do you feel like it's something they should, when they're doing advertising and trying to get, it's fine when it's like on something you got, but like, as far as like, when you're trying to attract clients and things like that. I just, I saw a difference in the type of clients that I attracted when I did, even with branding, like far as my flyers that I have my graphic designer made, or any kind of advertising that I do, even my website. Like, I've had clients come to me and, I like to ask, how did you find me? Well, they be like, well, you the only bartender we could find with a website that was easy to get to and it was nice. She said most people had Facebook pages, not saying that there's anything wrong with it, but corporate people ain't trying to send no DM. That's not how they, they want to get to you. So I'm being serious.
And
They're
if
not
they're
going
corporate
in
and they're looking for you, what if they run across your personal page?
Exactly.
And then the personal page can lead into your business page, but they gonna get sidetracked by the vacation pictures, the parties, the turning up, and then that can be a deterrent as well.
Right.
So do you lock your personal Facebook page, so that your personal don't necessarily interfere? So is it public? Is it friends only?
I would say no.
No, I always watch what I put on Facebook.
That's what I'm just gonna say. I just watch what I put on Facebook.
Okay.
And my page is very public. You're gonna see me in Miami. Unfortunately, you're gonna see me, but you're gonna see it on my story. That's gonna disappear in 24 hours. You're not gonna see it on my page anymore.
That's a great tip there.
Somewhere in my story, I'm out of town on vacation. I'm having a good time. I'm not gonna hide that's my life. So you're gonna see it, and then it's gonna disappear. You might see it, you might not. But on my page, if you go look at it, you're gonna see galore of cakes. I had to learn it. I had to really learn it though.
That's why I go with the 50-50, because I kind of branded myself as the dapper DJ. So I've done events where I got on a jogger suit DJing, and I give them my card. They be like, "This you? Man, you sharp in the ball."
You ain't wore a jog suit in a long time. I've been seeing you in suits all the time. Cause you done branded yourself as the dapper DJ.
Right.
I see you in suits a lot. I ain't seen you in a jog suit.
Well,